Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazuri Alameen. And my word of wisdom for today is I want to speak briefly about self-hate. Self-hate. Self is who you are. That's you, 24/7, 365. Self, that's you. Hate is a strong dislike. A strong dislike. I didn't say a weak dislike. Hate is a strong dislike. And I also want to come in and speak briefly about time, the word time. Time means a duration in which things happen. A duration in which things happen. One of the things I've learned in all my years as a mental health professional, the mind, ladies and gentlemen, is so very, very dynamic. Once again, you guys heard me verbalize everything starts in the head. So imagine, ladies and gentlemen, if who you are, self, and you have a strong dislike for yourself, better known as hate, that's a powerful place to be in life. Because if you hate yourself strongly, then you have to hate other people. And once again, it all starts in the mind. And we see these behaviors that come out in different ways, from killing people, carjacking, robbing, stealing, killing, jealousy, envy. This is self-hate, a strong dislike for yourself. Whereas if you're dealing with self-love, then you are very, very encouraging. You want to strive to be kind, honest, compassionate. It's towards self first. And somehow along the lines, people have missed this where they want to go out and try to feed the whole world and tell the whole world what they need to be doing, but you're not sweeping around your own door. And in 39 years of mental health, I've dealt with a whole gumbo of people in 39 years. Humanity, different religions, different genders, different bank accounts, educational levels, rich, poor, money-wise, degrees, non-degrees. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter who it is. And one of the things we said in psych, if you don't talk it out, you're going to act it out. And that's true. So these things get acted out. But can you imagine being with yourself, who you are, and you don't like you? Better known as hate, a strong dislike. That's a damaging place to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to purge that stuff out onto somebody else that's innocent. So time, once again, the duration in which things happen. It is now time to look inside of yourself to start your healing process. Once again, it's a process. What you're dealing with did not happen last night, and you're not going to get better tomorrow night. It's a process. But transformation takes place over time, not overnight. So a lot of times we hear a lot of these pieces of verbiage and we don't attach things to them that has any substance because it feels good, and we don't, what I call, peel the onion. So where are you at as far as self, who you are? The greatest war, ladies and gentlemen, that any of us will ever fight, the greatest war is ourself. Because we're with us all the time. We're with us in all seasons. We're with us in whatever we're going through. Whatever is going through us, we're with us. That's why some of you guys have heard me verbalize we cannot outrun ourselves. I don't care who you are, who you claim to be. We all need human repair. Change nothing and nothing changes. It's an inside job. Sometimes you go hear people speak and he said this and she said that. That's fine. Yes, learn a lesson from that. That's great. But at the end, beginning and middle of the day, it's your DNA. Healing is an inside job. It's an inside job. But a lot of people are afraid to go inside of themselves to be able to deal with it. And then we begin to tell ourselves these rational lies. We begin to emotionally rape ourselves. Sometimes we get all emotionally high and don't do nothing else. When I say where you at in your private thoughts, that is strategic. Because you cannot BS yourself. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you claim to be. It doesn't matter. And I'll challenge any man or woman on that. We all got a private side and we all got a public side. Not that it's good or bad, but it's real. So we got to stop getting so emotionally bankrupt and don't do anything but just talk, sing, pray, and that's it. That's not enough. And I got to keep this thing real today. We got to become more mature as spiritual beings having a very, very brief human experience. Where you at in your private thoughts? How much do you really love yourself? How much do you really hate yourself? Time is now, ladies and gentlemen, duration in which things happen. We got to just stop putting it out there. We are passing through here. And we begin to mimic all these things. We don't put a time limit on it. Example, if you got a doctor's appointment or you got a job or you got a whatever kind of appointment, there's a time there. You just don't go to work on the average when you feel like it. You don't go to the doctor when you feel like you have an appointment, a duration of time. And sometimes when we start talking about self-love, we start talking about self-hate, we need to put a time on that. We hear a lot of people say, well, forgiveness is not for the other person, forgiveness is for yourself. But we never really break that thing down. And in my groups, I take it to a whole different level. Example, if you come forgive somebody, what time did you forgive that person? Was it Thursday at 3:30 the sun was shining outside? Versus just saying forgiveness ain't for me and it's not for the other person, it's for me. So how do you know you forgave somebody? What happened within your spirit for you to say you forgave somebody? How do you know that? What day, what night, what time did you forgive somebody? So for you to forgive somebody, something had to transpire within your spirit for you to verbalize that versus just saying it ain't for the other person, it's for me. We gotta dig deeper, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of times we are just emotionally immature. And we begin to mimic stuff that's been taught to us that has style but no substance. Date, duration in which things happen. A strong dislike, that's hate of yourself. And if you hate yourself, you got to hate others. You have no choice. So I would encourage you to look at things from a different perspective. Begin to fall again in love with yourself for the first time. Self is who you are. Love is compassion towards yourself. And as a result of that, you can manifest it to others. But it all starts with you. Stop looking outside of yourself for external validation. Well, I heard what he said. I heard what she said. I listened to this video. I heard this CD. And? Is that penetrating your spirit? Ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why at any given time there's 7.8 billion people on this earth. Nobody has your DNA, never had it, and never will. There's a reason for that. Yes, I'm a student of learning from others. I'm not minimizing that. But somehow we get to a point where we want what if somebody else said. You can only testify about your own testimony. Stop trying to testify about somebody else's testimony. Self is who you are. Hate is a strong dislike. Where you at with that? How much do you really hate yourself and you covering it up? Self is who you are. Hate is a strong dislike. Turn this thing around, ladies and gentlemen, but it starts within your own mind. Once again, the greatest war any of us will ever fight is ourself. Because we're with us all the time. All the time. So can you imagine being with you all the time and you don't like you? You're in a dangerous place. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up. Stop letting people lead you into slaughter and you getting happy about it. This message is for somebody. And the people that is for are going to get it. Some of y'all don't want the truth because the lie tastes so sweet. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up.